The Indian Air Force has issued a statement on Operation Sindoor, confirming that the operation is still ongoing. The IAF has said that its assigned tasks have been successfully completed with precision and professionalism. Operations were carried out in line with national objectives. A detailed briefing will be provided once the operation concludes. Meanwhile, the Indian Air Force has also urged the public to refrain from speculation and the dissemination of unverified information. So that is the Indian Air Force making that statement. My colleague Rishabh getting us more on this. Rishabh, the Indian Air Force making it clear that the national security objectives were achieved, but the operation is still underway, and it also cautions public to avoid dissemination of unverified information. What more do you have?
Well, this line that operation is still underway would give sleepless nightmares to Pakistan. The amount of destruction that India has inflicted using Air Force, be it Noor Khan Air Base, be it Rahim Yar Khan Air Base, be it Skardu, be it Sarkot, be it Rawalpindi, be it Karachi, be it Sindh, the way India has ensured that the flying capabilities of Pakistani Air Force is hit, that showcases that how well India has done. This tweet that has come in from the Indian Air Force official handle, it clearly showcases that a national objective has been achieved, but the operations are still underway. Means that any misadventure will be hit. Don't forget the 90 minutes that Indian Air Force created mayhem in Pakistan. Their heart, Pakistani Air Force's Bufasa, Skardu, Sargoda, Rahim Yar Khan, Noor Khan, the way these air bases were hit. Sargoda is said to be the most, secured air base for Pakistan. Super Strikers in 1965 and 71, and now F-16s and JF-17s housed there. As per Pakistan, anyone can breach other air bases, but Rahim Yar Khan and Sargoda are air bases which no one can. India breached it in 65, 71, and even now, just day before yesterday, overnight, after the misadventures of Pakistan, Indian Air Force ensured that Sargoda is hit. And the visuals that have come in, we cannot confirm these visuals. Even army officials we are talking to are saying that we need more visual proof for Sargoda, and that's the reason that we haven't heard Sargoda officially from Indian Army or Indian Armed Forces in the press conference. But the way India has hit these targets, 11 targets, 90 minutes, and damage that was inflicted will remain fresh in memory of Pakistani forces for years to come. And that's the reason that now Indian Air Force is saying that the national objective is achieved, but the operation is still underway.
Absolutely. Rishabh, thanks very much for joining us at the moment, getting us those details. Colonel Anil Bhat, among all of this that has been happening between India and Pakistan, one of the foremost takeaways from what has happened in the past few days is how India's approach and stance has changed when it counters Pakistan and Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. I think we've made it very clear that we will hit terror camps that affect our civilians and our military and, targets the territories of India. And that stance, that security doctrine that is being talked about was needed with the kind of actions that Pakistan has been doing, escalating this entire situation.
Thank you, Shreya. Why have we launched Operation Sindoor? Because this was one of the most dastardly kind of attacks on 25 young Indian males, young most of them, and you make them stand in front of their wives stripped to determine whether they are Hindus or Muslims, and then cold-bloodedly shoot them in the head or whatever. So and the word Sindoor also was given with it's got a lot of significance here.
Absolutely.